art.
Despite being conferred many awards in his lifetime, Kutching was denied the title of National Artist in the 2 instances that he was nominated, supposedly because he was only an illustrator.
Tumanggap siya ng Comopep bilang Achievement Award sa Malacanang Merit of Excellence, saka yung Visual Arts sa Cultural Center of the Philippines.
Hopefully, I hope, maging national artist na siya.
Botong, on the other hand, was named National Artist for Visual Arts in 1973. In spite of the difference in their art forms, the works of Botong and Kutching shared several fundamental similarities.
One notes their tendency to idealize, the human figure. The form is heroic. It's something that you would normally not find in an individual person because it's an amalgamation of the best features found in various people.
Unlike many of their peers, both artists did not leave the country for work abroad, even when they had the opportunity to do so.
Botong really never had any interest about going abroad. He never left the Philippines. There's even a story that when he was about to leave the Philippines to go abroad, he got sick. So he never left.
Ever since, very nationalistic ang daddy. Kinukuha na siya sa US para doon kami itira, doon siya magtrabaho. Pero lagi yung sinasabi, never ako magiging under na isang amo na puti. Okay lang kung Filipino.
Botong with his murals, Kutching with his comics. 2 artists using different media, both with a fierce love of country and dedication to their craft.
Ayaw yan ng mga kumukopya ng ibang films, yung mga story ng ganyan. Talagang puro sarili niya. Kung ano nakikita sa mga Pilipino, kung ano mga attitude, characters.
Gusto niya kasi mga great na tao katulad si Lapu-Lapu. Nung retired na siya, dinawin pa niya si Gabriela Silang.
Yung personal na passion, yung dedikasyon niya sa paglikha ng sining. Ito ay para sa ikabubuti ng mga susunod na henerasyon dahil mapag-aaralan to.
Both artists gifted the Filipino nation images of beauty and power that will forever be with us.
So both of them represented the Filipino as strong, as stalwart, as someone with a destiny, and a destiny that can be realized through human action.
The noble savage, the wise giver of laws, and the stately princess Lubluban, the provincial lass at home with nature, the prostitute with a heart of gold, the mestizo who battled for the Indio, the peasant who led a revolution. To both artists, we owe a debt beyond measure. They have left us a legacy far greater than their wondrous works of art. Images that mirror the best of who we are, and that enable us to view ourselves in a new light. Icons that make us proud that we are Filipinos.